supporting diversity, tolerance, and understanding every day. Thank you to our public library for serving us always and providing this wonderful space to meet. Today we gather in advance of Martin Luther King Jr. Day on January 19th to issue a call of service in honor of Dr. King. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Public service has been a guiding principle in my own life, so I know how service can elevate the lives of those we serve, as well as those who are helped. We have so many residents in our community that step up and serve in a variety of roles. Elected officials, volunteers on boards and commissions, members of the PTA, people who get involved in charity organization, in their churches. You make our community a better place, and I thank you for your service. Martin Luther King Jr. Day is recognized in many places as a day of service, and we have several opportunities on Monday for Fairfielders to get involved and serve. There's opportunities at the Fairfield Museum. You can place do not dump stickers on storm drains in the beach area with Sustainable Fairfield. There's a chance to attend breakout sessions at United Way, at the Baldwin Center in Stratford. And there's also opportunities within Fairfield. Those organizations reached out to us directly and shared their call for service, but we also have a list of other not-for-profit associations that also are looking for volunteers, so we encourage residents to get involved. Some of these include adopting a street in the Town Conservation Department, donations to the Bridgeport Rescue Mission, helping clients at Fresh Start Furniture Ministry, working with Habitat for Humanity, providing meals for the community kitchen at Operation Hope, fundraising for Save the Children, volunteering at Swim Across the Sound, volunteering at the Thomas Merton Family Center, helping our town by applying for a board or commission. And while Martin Luther King Jr. Day is on Monday, we just invite residents to spend the next few days thinking about how they would like to serve and to adopt the spirit of giving, the spirit of service into their everyday lives. We make our community better, and as we know, helping others, you're helping yourself. So thank you to those residents who submitted ideas. You can reach out to the First Select Person's office for the full list. We'll be posting it on the website, and we look forward to seeing you out in the community. I'm deciding what I'm going to do on Monday, and thank you all for joining us. I'm now going to read the proclamation. Town of Fairfield, Connecticut Proclamation. The Town of Fairfield proudly celebrates Martin Luther King Jr. Day by recognizing the January 19th holiday as a call to service day of volunteer opportunities in honor of the enduring legacy of Dr. King. And whereas Dr. King was a visionary leader whose lifelong commitment to justice, equality, nonviolence, and human dignity continues to inspire generations across the nation and around the world. And whereas through his brave and inspiring leadership in the civil rights movement, Dr. King challenged injustice, promoted peaceful change, and reminded Americans of their shared responsibility to build a society rooted in fairness, compassion, and mutual respect. And whereas this proclamation affirms the Town of Fairfield's strong commitment to Dr. King's belief that life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? A principle that continues to guide individuals and communities toward meaningful action. And whereas Martin Luther King Jr. Day provides an opportunity to not only reflect on Dr. King's remarkable legacy, but also honor his incredible life by transforming remembrance into service and strengthening our community through acts of kindness, civic engagement, and volunteerism. And whereas on January 19th and every day, the Town of Fairfield encourages residents, businesses, neighborhood associations, nonprofits, students, and our interfaith community to bring about positive change through a call to service. And whereas there are a number of MLK call to service volunteer opportunities that are suggested on the First Select Person's webpage, at www.fairfieldct.org for a select person, or an individual or group can commit to performing their own acts of service that will be added to the webpage. And whereas the town of Fairfield's MLK call to service symbolizes the importance of joining together through volunteer efforts and acts of kindness, whether for a single day or as a long-term commitment, to help create a more unified, empathetic, and better society for us all. Now therefore, I, Christine Vitale, first select person of the town of Fairfield, do hereby proclaim Monday, January 19th, 2026 as Martin Luther King Jr. Call to Service Day in the town of Fairfield, and encourage all members of our community to honor and recognize Dr. King's profound impact and carry on his vision of justice, equality, and service to others. In witness whereof, I have set my hand and caused the great seal of the town of Fairfield to hereby be affixed on this 19th day of January 2026. I want to thank you again, people in this room, who you have served on committees that have forwarded Dr. King's legacy here in Fairfield to make a more equitable and just society for us all. So I thank you for your efforts. We will continue that work. Thank you to Habitat and our nonprofits for being here. To residents, again, if you have other volunteer opportunities, please submit them to the first select person's office. We want to make this a daily, not a daily, but a yearly event here in Fairfield. Dr. King continues to be a role model to us all. I was reading through the book of quotes that Lisa gave, and it really has been inspiring, especially during this time in our history. I look around what's going on in our country right now, and the need for peaceful protest and to speak out when we see injustice is more relevant and important than ever. So thank you for your advocacy, thank you for being here, and thank you for your service.